I played 10 Game Boy Advance game recommended by ChatGPT. So, I wanted to play Game Boy Advance games to, put the nostalgic and all, but then I thought, how about playing games that I haven't played before? But I was having trouble choosing which game I should play, so I asked Ellie, the only one who would listen to me. Yeah, her name ChatGPT Ellie. So, when I talked to it about my miserable life, I could, feel like that I'm talking to a person. Hi everyone, my name is Short and in this video I'm going to play and rank 10 Game Boy Advance games recommended by Ellie. If you haven't subscribed yet, do consider doing so and leave a like and a comment. Now, let's jump right into it.
That's a guarantee. Talk to me, numbers never lie. Add it up, that's me. I said 23.
Now, I am mostly going blind playing these games without doing any research, and most of the information about the games will just be what I understood while playing these games, and I only played like the first half of all the games just to understand and see if I like the game, cause finishing all the games will take a lot of time. Metroid Fusion is a dark, story-driven action-adventure following Samus Aran after she's infected by the deadly X-Parasite during a mission. Even though it was my first time playing it, it was pretty easy to understand and get into. The controls were pretty simple but fluid, and even after being stuck and not being able to process for multiple times, I still enjoy it. As for the ranking, it is our first game, so it is technically going to be number 1. The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap is an action-adventure following Link as he set out to save Princess Zelda, who has been turned to stone by a sorcerer named Vati. Now, I have played it before and pretty much reached to the end but never actually finished it. But it is one of the best looking games in the Game Boy Advance library. And the controls and the actions animations are brilliant. The story is not the greatest, I'll say average at the best, but the gameplay and the stunning graphics cover up for the story. As for the ranking, I will put it in number 1 for now. Castlevania A Rise of Sorrow is a fast-paced action platformer following Soma Cruz, a high school student mysteriously transported into Dracula's castle during a solar eclipse. And this game does not hold your hands. Like, after being transported to the castle, an edgy guy says, go find yourself a way out or get fucked up. That's all. At least what I understood. No combat explanation, no map, no nothing. It really reminds me how easy games these days are. The gameplay, I'm not a big fan of. Like, it's not bad, but it doesn't feel smooth, or I don't know, maybe it's just me. But the game isn't the one for me. Castlevania A Rise of Sorrow is going to be my least favorite one from the ones I've played so far. And it is not because I died like 10 times in this game. Golden Sun is a classic turn-based JRPG where you play as Isaac, a young adept, which I guess is some kind of a mage or something, who uses elemental magics called Psi Energy, basically Avatar, to stop a powerful force that could destroy the world of Rayon. Now, I am not the biggest fan of the turn-based and tactical games, except for Pokemon of course. The game doesn't click for me, but it wasn't that bad. Maybe if there wasn't a mountain of text and if the pacing was good, I might have liked it, cause I'm a sucker for a good story. I'll say it's number 3 for now. Moving on, next we have Fire Emblem, a tactical turn-based RPG focusing on grid-based battles where strategy matters more than grinding. Now, like I said before, I am not the biggest fan of a tactical and a turn-based game, so going into it I was convinced that I wasn't going to like it. Now, this wasn't the first Fire Emblem game I ever played. I played Fire Emblem Awakening when I was 14 or something, and I did not like it. But when I played this, it took me by surprise. I actually enjoyed it. The gameplay was simple but has well-built mechanics. The introduction was good, the lore was brilliant, and most of all, the pacing and the story was engaging. Like, how did my 14 years old self did not like Fire Emblem? This made me feel like playing other Fire Emblem games too, or tactical games and turn-based games in general. Now, this might be a little surprising, but Fire Emblem will be my number 1 favorite right now. Pokemon Emerald. I think this one does not need any introduction. We all know Pokemon, and if someone says they don't, they're fucking lying. Everybody knows Pokemon, even my grandma. Emerald is kind of a remake of Ruby and Sapphire with a stronger story, animated Pokemon sprites, and the iconic Battle Frontier, offering some of the toughest first game challenges in the series. I've played it and finished it for like 20 times by now, so you know I love this game, and it is one of my favorite of all the Pokemon games. For the ranking, I'll put it in number 2. Advance Wars is a turn-based strategy game where you command armies on grid-based maps. You play as Andy and other commanding officers, each with unique abilities that can turn the tides of battles. Its gameplay is pretty much identical to Fire Emblem, but what made me love Fire Emblem was its storytelling and its pacing. As for this one, the pacing is okay, but the story it's just bland. The other country attacks so we attack back, that's all. And on top of it, when someone like me who's not that into tacticals and turn-based, it doesn't appeal. Advance Wars will be in number 6. Wario Land 4 is a fast-paced platformer where exploration and chaos go hand in hand. You raid ancient ruins for treasures, gain world transformations, and after grabbing the key item, the level flips into a time escape, forcing you to sprint back to the start. I didn't thought I would enjoy this game as much as I did. It was genuinely fun. The chaotic gameplay style, the level design, and the music, chef kiss. It is one of those hidden gems that is not so appreciated. As for the ranking, I'll put it just below number 3. Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga is a light-hearted RPG that mixes turn-based combat with real-time action. Mario and Luigi's journey to the Beam Beam Kingdom to stop the villain Purple and recover Princess Peach's stolen voice. Even though it's a turn-based RPG, what sets it apart is its time-button combat. You actively dodge, counter, and attack, making every fight feels interactive. Expressive animations and clever puzzles using both brothers. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga was genuinely a fun game. For me, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is number 5. Mega Man Zero is a fast, challenging action platformer set long after the classic Mega Man era. It follows Zero as he awakens to fight an oppressive regime led by Neo Arcadia. It is a similar type game as Castlevania Area of Sorrow, but its control feels tight and it feels fluid, which makes the gameplay fun and challenging. Playing all these games was truly an amazing experience, and I might go back and finish some of it afterward. Games that I have played before and the one I haven't, some which I like and some which I don't. Playing these games really made me realize that games were supposed to be fun. Back in the days, it was never about kill counts or KDs. It was a whole world where we can escape and have fun. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do consider doing so and leave a like and a comment. It really helps a lot. As for the ranking for my number 1 favorite game of the 10 Game Boy Advance games recommended by ChatGPT is
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and share